Good morning, my dear students. So, we are back again with our online platform and we will be studying a particular chapter, that is photosynthesis, and we are following Concise Biology class 10 ICSC. This is the book and I hope all of you are having this book. Anyway, if you have different version of the book, doesn't matter, the content of the book is almost all same. Okay, so we will be studying chapter 6, unit 2, plant physiology, chapter 6, photosynthesis. The very first part of photosynthesis that I would like to tell you all is what is photosynthesis. You all know what is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis means it is the particular process by which a plant prepare their own food. We can also term it like it is the particular process of plant being the autotrophs. We all know that plants are autotrophs. What happens? They make their own food, right? See, plants, the self food producers. We all know that plants are the self food producers. All living organisms need food. Animal obtain food from plants, but plant prepare it for themselves by the process of photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? The blue box, you need to learn that. Photosynthesis is the process by which living plant cell containing chlorophyll produce food substances, that is glucose and starch, from carbon dioxide and water by using light energy. Plant release oxygen as a byproduct during photosynthesis. So oxygen is the byproduct of photosynthesis. What is the importance of photosynthesis? You all know that the very first importance of photosynthesis is food for all. See, it may happen that particularly the plant is preparing their food for themselves, but as plant being the producer, all other organisms are directly or indirectly depending on the plant. Okay, it may be directly, it may be indirectly, but all of them are depending on the plant, right? So it is a food for all. Second, oxygen to breathe in. Definitely you know that if plants do not produce their food or do not goes to the process of photosynthesis, then what happens? It happens like that, plants are unable to do photosynthesis and we are unable to get oxygen, as oxygen is the byproduct of photosynthesis. So to get oxygen, photosynthesis is required, right? Chlorophyll, the vital plant pigment. Okay, so before going to chlorophyll, the very first part, that is figure 6.1, please go and look to figure 6.1 and figure 6.2. These two parts are very much important and you need to draw it as well as label it, because questions comes from it even in the board examinations. Okay, as this is class 10, we have very less time for preparing ourselves for the boards. Chlorophyll, the vital pigment. Chlorophyll, that is chloro means green, phyll means leaf, is the green pigment found in plants. It is contained in microscopic cell organelle called chloroplast. Chloroplasts are minute oval bodies bounded by a double membrane and their interior contain closely packed flattened sacs or the thylakoids arranged in piles, that is known as grana, lying in a colorless ground substance called stroma. Ordinarily, there may be 40 to 50 chloroplasts in a cell. The pigment chlorophyll is contained in the wall of thylakoids. It is a highly complex substance composed of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and magnesium. So mark this point as well, underline these points. Chloroplasts are mainly contained in the mesophyll cells located between the upper epidermis and the lower epidermis, that is in palisade cells and spongy leaves of cells of leaves. These are also found in the gut cells of stroma and in the outer layer of the young green stem. There may be more than 5 lakhs chloroplasts per square millimeter of leaf surface. So my dear students, you can understand or you can guess that how much amount of chlorophyll are present. Okay, now see, you will be surprised to know that there are 9 types of chlorophyll. Out of these, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B are best known and most abundant. This is the very first time you are listening this. There are 9 types of chlorophyll, out of which chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B are abundant in nature and are best known to us. Okay, Chlorophyll absorbs light at both ends of the visible spectrum, that is blue and red light, and reflect away the green light. That is why chlorophyll appears green. The absorbed blue and red light are most effective for photosynthesis. Too much light destroys chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is highly sensitive to light, so too much light may destroy it. However, the formation of chlorophyll depends upon the exposure of the plant to light. The grass growing in shade under a stone turn yellowish due to non-formation of new chlorophyll and due to disintegration of the older one in the absence of light. So light is very much important, but my dear student, please remember that excessive light destroy the chlorophyll, thus photosynthesis hampers. Okay. Regulation of stomatal opening for letting in carbon dioxide. So that I was telling, figure 6.2. Stomata are minute openings occurring in large number of lower surface of the leaf. The main function of stomata is to let the CO2 from the atmosphere for photosynthesis. When stomata are not in use for photosynthesis, that is when it is dark, they tend to close their opening so that the water loss is minimized from the leaves through transpiration. When there is light, as after sunrise, they reopen to allow carbon dioxide to diffuse in. Transpiration occurs along with photosynthesis. Due to this process, one can say that transpiration is the price which the plant pays for photosynthesis. Am I clear on this point? The closing and opening of the stomata are on account of movement of water in and out of the guard cell, right? They have thicker inner wall facing the opening and the thin outer wall on the opposite side. Their cytoplasm contains chloroplast. So I hope up till this it is very clear to you. See, as this is class 10, we are going line by line, so please just understand one thing what I am trying to teach you, because your boards are knocking on your door. You need to understand what is it, how we are going to teach this chapter. Scoring of 100 out of 100 is not a easy stuff in biology, trust me. If you follow my question, if you follow my teaching, you can get it, okay. But yet it is depending on you what you will do. You have two options: either you will be playing PUBG or online video games, or you will be like watching video lectures, not only mine, the classes will be attending the class and studying. So it is up to you. So opening and closing stomata will be covering in the next class or in the next video lecture. Today up to this, please understand what photosynthesis is. For any of the queries, do comment or ask me in the class timing or in my WhatsApp number, or you, for the outside students, you can definitely comment or you can mail it to me, okay. No problem, I will respond to you all. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, stay safe, stay happy, and please continue studying, okay. So meet you in the next video lecture. Thank you.